Hey, this is Chelsea with Let's Talk. Today, let's break down modal verbs of deduction. Okay, so imagine your teacher comes to class late. She's yawning. She has dark circles under her eyes. She's carrying a huge mug of coffee. What do you believe about your teacher in this moment? I'd say she must be tired. All right, another scenario. Your friend eats a sandwich every day for lunch, but every day he takes the bread off, removes the tomatoes, puts the bread back on and eats it. Whenever he gets a salad, he never has tomatoes on his salad. What do we believe about your friend? He must not like tomatoes. Okay, last example. You are outside your classroom. From inside the class, you hear a deep voice. It's deep, so we're pretty sure it's not a woman. It's not the teacher, Ms. Hernandez. It's not your friend, Crystal. It's not a woman. So there's only one boy in the class. So you would say, it must be Josh. All right, so with all of these examples, we have used clues to figure out what is probably true. So we are just like detectives trying to find the truth, and we're pretty sure that we're right. So these are what I call the Sherlock Holmes verbs. The famous detective from British literature, Sherlock Holmes, he wears this stupid hat. I don't know why. So we're putting clues together, figuring out what we think is true. We're going to use must or must not for the conclusion that we make. Now, for these negative deductions, he must not like tomatoes, we can also use can't. But with can't, we can only use it with to be verbs. So to go back to that previous example, you hear a man's voice, so it can't be Ms. Hernandez. It can't be Crystal. It must be Josh. When we do must not, it can be to be or any other verb. Must not like, must not be, they're all fine. So we don't use the positive form here for deduction. Can is not a verb of deduction. So just this negative form can be used for that negative idea. Now we can also use can't for another purpose. We can use it to show surprise, either positive or negative. So imagine it's your birthday. Your brother lives in a different country, but there's a knock on the door, you open it, it's your brother, he came to your party, you're so surprised. You might say, it can't be you. I'm so excited you're here, I'm so surprised. I didn't think that this would ever happen. It can't be true. But we can also use it for a bad surprise. So watching the news and something horrible happened somewhere. You might say, it can't be true. It's too horrible. It's bad, it's awful. It's this bad surprise. So we can use can't with to be for these positive or negative statements, surprises. And it's not like you actually think it's not true, it's just you're showing surprise. All right, guys, in the comments, why don't you act like Sherlock Holmes and make some deductions about me? This is Chelsea telling you it's not nerdy being wordy. Let's talk again soon.